Send me your assassins, gonna keep you all amazed. Send me your assassins, I know that I will never fail. Yeah.
Hey guys, it's OKB here, and welcome to another Fuku Deals. It's Fuku time, and this time it's a 25,000 Fuku. Now, I'm just gonna give you my thoughts overview. Okay, this 25k Fuku is normal. It's quite normal. It's not better than a 30,000. So if you want value, wait for a 30,000 or 40,000. But it is better than normal, usual 25,000s. I think they've upgraded each reward section a little bit, but I think they're doing that to the game as a whole. So the entire game is giving you more rewards right now. So this is actually a 3 out of 5 in terms of overall value. Okay, the ninja that you can get, which I like, so I'm gonna give this a 3.5 now because it's Rinne Sasuke or Summer Kakashi, and the one I probably would get is Sasuke, but Sasuke is an advanced style ninja, and I'll talk about him later. I'll go through his breakthroughs, and I'll tell you about what I think about him, because it took a long time to figure out how he can actually be used well. Summer Kakashi is whole another thing. I'm gonna have a team with him later. Make sure to subscribe first, so that you'll be able to see some of the stuff that I do with Summer Kakashi and Rinne Sasuke. I have a pretty fun team with Summer Kakashi, so keep in tune for that. Yeah, so okay, let's go over this Fukuromi steals real quick. Ninja. Well, they're both worth it. They're both good. Depends on if you want to support between the two ninjas. If you need a position 1, Rinne Sasuke. If you need a really powerful support for a male character, maybe even Kakazu. I gotta try out Kakazu and Summer Kakashi. But yeah, if you say Edo Minato and Summer Kakashi is good, or you're advanced and you know how to use Summer Kakashi with some weird teams, then yeah, Summer Kakashi is a good way to go. But other than that, the 100 fragments of Rinne Sasuke is perfect. Now, if you guys, some of you have watched it, but I got Rinne Sasuke 3 stars from Eno Flower event with stamina potions only. So now I have him here, 3 stars. And this is just perfect, because now I have him 4 stars. Well, I will have him 4 stars with his Fukuromi steals. It's 100 fragments instead of the usual 80. So yeah, 40, 30, 70 plus 15 is 85, plus 10 is 95, plus this 3000 mark is 100 fragments, so it's quite nice. Now you guys can see that they're missing some boxes here that they usually have, and yeah, it's not as good as a 30,000 usually. I compared it to the last one. I don't need to go over everything, but they give you a little bit less in general. But then, you know, this is a 25,000 mark, and I can't compare that to a 30,000 mark. But the 20,000 mark, they give you like an extra level 7 Magatama, which I don't like too much. I would prefer some other items, but well, that's what it is. The difference is not that big, but it's not better. So if you want value only, then probably skip over this deals. But since the ninja's good, I think it's okay, for me at least. Yeah, you know, the usual training potions. I need the experimental protection vials, which is okay. If you only want to spend a little, 1,000 is the way to go. I think they decreased their value on 500, but they increased. You get more when you do 1,000. Okay, 3,000 is better than 1,000. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, it's fair. It depends if you want the ninja. If you only want power items, I think 1,000 is okay. It's definitely okay. Obviously, get the 10,000 instead of the 8,000 if you get to that point. And then, if we're talking about value, I think it's actually probably. I would actually probably take the 10,000 2 times rather than the 30,000, because it's Magatama. Level 7 is good, but it's still Magatama. And cave keys, we got enough from rune scrolls. Alright. The refined runes are pretty good though. So you get 6 more in 20,000. In return, you get, let's see, advanced skill trial packs. yeah, you know what? I would probably go for the 10,000 if you just want power more. If you don't have that much, but if you do hit the 20,000, I encourage you to go for the 25,000, because 25,000 is just, it's only 5,000 more, and you get so much more. The ultimate treasure essence, the ninjas, 2 double the cave key packs, super value fist. This is pretty normal. Like, I think most people know this. Okay, I usually don't talk about this, but yeah, these are usually somewhat worth buying if you need it. Now, okay, the bad points about the deals is the events next to it. The events are just so-so. It's okay. The value of the events are not extraordinary. I wish there was like a Konoha Konoha's Great Tree. That would make things so much better, but I think this event cycle is just 2.7 out of 5 maybe. They got a colored banner. Edo Tobirama is actually not too bad, because you'll need it from Edo Minato later on, but if you don't want Edo Minato barrier because it costs too much, which I'm sure a lot of people don't, then this is useless to you. And the prices in here don't have that great of a discount, though they do offer a command flag pack, which is very direct. And I might consider getting that, because there's no real discount here, but, it's a command flag. They also released a new command flag option here, and I think it's really good because a lot of our metas today is like, let's say, Summer Kakashi, Kushina, Edo Minato, what else is there? Edo Yagura will be there, Killer Bee. There's a lot of immune to status, and you guys can see that this week we have a new card. Deal increased damage to ninjas who are immune to debuff, and that's, aside from Kakuzu, covers most of the strong ninjas we have in the game right now. And even later, when we have other ninjas that don't have immune to status, this is still going to be really strong, because Minato is always there, and they're always going to be there. It's a good counter, and it's a really good card. I like this idea, this Torun idea. I thought it was going to be poison, but I realized Hanzo has poison already, so for some reason they're going to put it on Torune. Torun, I'm not really sure how to pronounce it. That's a really good card to get and effect to get. You can also get just individual items, the usual, but slightly different. You can get cultivation pills, which I might actually do if I do have a lot of leftover extras. The thing is, I remember the last time I spent in some events, I was like doing Wheel of Fortune or something. They put another event on Monday, and it was a really good event, Lucky Wheel. Now it's considered normal, but back then that was a really good event, and I was like, damn, I already spent so much. Now I can't spend for this really good event anymore. And so because of that, I'm planning to actually spend a whole bunch, and then I'm gonna wait on it. I'm gonna wait to spend the last bit for the 25,000. Actually, you know what? Probably not. There's a lot of things I want. I'll take the risk, but for you, if you're gonna do Fugomi's deals, you may want to wait until Monday. Okay, there might be some random event thrown out because people didn't like this week's. Oasis does that. We hate it. We tell them that we hate it, but they still do it. But sometimes it's necessary. Alright, you can get like trading potions directly, Kakuzu or Daidara. Command flag, refines, blah blah blah. Gamakiri. Yeah, usually Gamakiri would get like 160 coupons, but this is no discount. There's no really big discount. There's only extra rewards. Okay, so that's colored banner thing. Someone really likes something in the shop, I guess. I wouldn't spend that much in here, honestly. Exception if you really need something. Or if the other events are not that great, which is true of this week, to be honest. Colorful balloons, this is recharge stuff, but they have Ronin Naruto fragments, Kakuzu, refines. Yeah, just go get the Ninja Assist optional pack. Yeah, just do that. Refines, it's a refining rebate this week, so it's kind of nice. Fireworks, okay, now Edo Dan I'm gonna do a video on him, or someone in my team will do a video on him, or maybe we'll do a collaboration, something like that. Let me know if you want a how to use Edo Don guide. I don't know if I should make this entire guide, like I did with like Jonin, Minato, and Shisui, or should I just put out a video of a team or a couple teams? Let me know, alright? Comment below and stuff. Okay, so the values of these guys are, they're okay. Okay, you can consider them no discount, except when you do buy, so instead of a discount, they give you extra items. So you guys go to fireworks festival thing, blah blah blah. Okay, so random firework gift pack. Now in terms of value, I should probably show you this in Discord in a couple seconds, but in terms of value, it's no discount. Oh no, in terms of buying things in the shop, there's no discount. In the reward shop, there's no discount, except for the random drops in this, yeah, just the random drops in these packs. So you get the exact value plus the random drops. So the random drops is the bonus, extra, whatever. And then it's like Purification Runes, which not that good. Myogubu 2, not that great. Purification Breakthrough, not that great. But the rest is okay. Summoning Scroll Fragments, which is like 20 coupons-ish. Cave Keys, same thing. Charm Materials, kind of the same. Advanced Refine, 20. Magatama. It's not the best, but it is something, and it's a little bit of extra. I would actually say the Mission Mobilization, which I'll get to later, is better in terms of extra drops, but the reward shop is not that great. So, you know, there's a buy limit, and it's not, you know, the refines are fair, and you can still hit the limit, but it's pretty good. Training potions, they always have to hit a limit for something, somehow. Okay, let me show you the Discord. So, this is the Discord information. Okay, so you guys see the new thing. 3v3 Arena 2. We're gonna have to do a video on young Tsunade somehow. With something. 7 Days of Welfare, just went over that. I'll go over that later, maybe. And colored banner, yeah, you don't really need an extra calculation. Hayaki Yako? The heck? Oh, that's the outfit. Okay. Anniversary Fireworks. There we go. Oh, you got Summer Kuranai. So Summer Kuranai is actually, it's not bad, because you can limit their chakra, but the problem is there's a possibility that you'll get blitzed with Kuranai if, let's say, Naruto or Kakazu. If you use Fireman Shields and put immunity on everybody, then you're gonna have a problem, because Kuranai's Chaos won't work, a lot of things won't work, and she'll just die in round 1. So yeah, she's good and bad at the same time. It really depends on the types of teams that you're gonna run. So yeah, it's she's a counter ninja, and I wouldn't I wouldn't get her unless you have already some meta ninjas. Then you can start using combinations with her. She is advanced tactic. She's definitely an advanced tactic ninja, and if you know how to use her, then she's actually quite good. Great Ninja where Shikamaru, a lot of chakra gain and immobilization. They brought him back after a long time. I even forgot he existed. Okay, Great Ninja or Madara will have breakthroughs, low key. I actually think he's going to be really good later on in terms of his scaling, chakra drain, chase dodge. A lot of that put together will make him a meta ninja at 4 stars, and he's already priced at a pretty high price. So if you want him, if you don't already have a meta ninja, let's go for that. Minato's kind of, it's pretty normal. But you guys can see, like, there's not really a huge discount. Yeah, this really isn't that big of a discount in the shop, except for the extra rewards that you get from opening the boxes. You know, Minato, this is pretty standard. Akatsuki Daira creation is actually quite powerful, actually in 3v3, especially when you have Kakuzu's support. I fought one in space-time rankings recently, and they're just... I lost. Like, I was 290k power, and I was running Edo Madara, Kushina, Edo Itachi, but I still lost. Possibly because he had really better stacks, but he is very close to a meta ninja if you utilize him properly. And especially in 3v3, because you have more people to put on ignition, and you have a lot of extra power. And the spiders are really nice tanks, that's for sure. Okay, Cherry Blossom, Ninja Cultivation, so you guys can see the approximate value. It's actually, yeah, no discount. Again, refines are maybe a little bit better, but yeah, these are the values of the items in this shop. Okay, let's go back to the window capture. Okay, so mission mobilization is next, and I don't think I need to show you calculations because this event sucks. Myoku Boozer is not the best one to get unless you just want power items and just nothing else you want here. And that's probably me too. Like, I don't really need much else. I'll probably just get the Myoku Boos with my free points. Summer Asuma, so Summer Asuma is just like Rinne Sasuke in terms of their scaling once Rinne Sasuke has 4 stars. He's not immune to status, he doesn't have super armor, he doesn't have any defense abilities. He is bloodthirsty though, this is like a little bit like Chojuro, and he's kind of useful sometimes. But I wouldn't get him, and there's a reason why he's priced so low. Yeah, he doesn't even have a standard double attack, so he's like a medium high level ninja actually. But he can die pretty easily. Ronin Sasuke, I made a video about nobody getting him, but then a whole bunch of people got him by like luck. Because I think they know that not a lot of people want this ninja, so. The animation is cool though. Edo Roshi is nice, but he can be easily countered by so many different ninjas. 5H Inoki is kind of weak in a lot of ways. He's more of a collector's type ninja. Standard attack does nothing. He hits a line, but it's okay. He hits 3 people only with his mystery, causes him feeble for a single round with that mystery, and then he has to recharge it or something. You even lose life when you use it. Yeah, the only good thing about it is that people can't resurrect if you use this mystery on him, but let's see. Yeah, gain extra standard attack for random people. Random isn't always nice. It means he's immune to debuffs, which is actually kind of nice, but his scaling is like 8% attack and ninjutsu, which is 16% total maximum, and there's a good chance you're not going to even get that. So, yeah, I wouldn't go for Inoki. Oops, locked out. I mean, I didn't lock out. Yeah, last thing's protection. Yeah, I don't really need to go over that. I'm not going to show you the values because I don't recommend you spending here at all. Alright, now it comes to what I consider sort of the main event, and I hope they don't snipe me like in the next week, Monday, with a lucky wheel that's better than Wheel of Fortune. But, you know, Wheel of Fortune's probably one of the better events to spend this week. It's it's average by today's standard. And it costs 20, right? 20 coupons to spend all this stuff. There's running Naruto fragments, which is kind of nice. And then there's Madara Uchiha. Now, I don't have Madara. I have Kurama Naruto once and no Madara. I still need to draw him at some point. But if I do get him, and because of luck, for some reason, then I might get him 4 stars at some point. Because 20 more fragments probably just cost a little more of something. And he's a really good support for Konoha ninjas. Not just Konoha ninjas, but mainly Konoha ninjas, and Rinne Sasuke is a Konoha ninja, so if I ever actually do manage to get 4-star Madara as a free-to-play, that would be amazing. But yeah, you can take a look at the other rewards, because you never want to actually expect getting that 80 fragment ninja. It just usually doesn't happen. I've never gotten it, with the exception of beginner's luck on like a a new account with like 5,000 power or something. They give it to you then, but that's kind of a waste. So Milkaboos, 25 coupons maybe, 30 coupons worth, better than 20. Advanced Refine is about 20, so you just get your money back. Training Potions about 50 maybe, a little less if you consider actual value, but it's more than 20 by Epic Refine's Runes 2. Mood Scrolls 4 is pretty good. I'm glad they raised that. Advanced Protection, so this is one of the reasons I would spend in here, and I'm happy to spend in here, because you do have a lot of protection vials that you get, right? You buy them from the shop for like 75, and that's a lot more than 20, even if you like lower the actual value cost. 7 of these cultivation scrolls? Okay, I mean they suck, but if you put a whole huge number of them, it's okay, actually. Naruto is good, and I'll show you why later. Cave Keys 6 is pretty good. That's 40, 50 coupons worth, maybe. It's more than 20, so. Seal Scroll used to be like 100. Yeah, I still think it's worth like 100 coupons in general in terms of value. Maybe a little less now, but it's still better than 20. And then you just get like 60 coupons back, which is better than the 50 from last time. So this is kind of nice. And then the rankings kind of similar: Ultimate Treasure Essence, Cave Keys, blah blah blah. Advanced Refine, I actually probably like the Advanced Refines more than I do the Cave Keys, kind of, almost. Okay, now I'm gonna do 800, or at least I think I'm gonna do 800. I may change my mind at the last minute, but you know, the rewards are actually not too bad. Training potions, an extra 10. 100 point is good. 200 point, maybe not so much. Purification Breakthrough Pill. You get like 1%, and it stinks. Even when your refines are at level 13, it doesn't give you that much extra stats. This is only for when like you're a super whale and you kind of maxed out and it's really hard to gain power. Then Purification Breakthrough Pills, they matter at that point. But I'm not. I'm a free-to-play player, and they're just going to keep adding other stuff that are better than Purification Breakthroughs, so this is not my thing. But at this point, I might, you know, last time I put a video out, I forget the title, but it was like, Naruto is becoming free-to-play. And this just kind of proves my point. You know, 8 and 12, 20 fragments. So if I do this like 4 times, I'll get the 3 stars Naruto. You know, it's becoming free-to-play. It's getting out there, and there's a lot of counters to him, so there's really no worries about ruining the balance of the game. It's just kind of nice to have him sometimes. And I want to try him out. You can also get his fragments from like Seal Scrolls, I think, the recruitment feedback at some point. Hopefully they don't change it from Naruto, but you never know. They're just going to increase the amount of fragments you get. This is fair. This is 20 fragments. This is fair. So that's not to mention. So remember when I said I'm going to show you why Naruto fragments is good on this wheel? Well, that's the reason. You have 20 from there, and you have extra random bunch from here. And pretty soon you're going to have a whole bunch of random single fragments from other events, and you can buy him on the next Fuku Deals or something. You know, he's strong, but he needs the support, and he's risky. So he's still strong though. He's a good blitz sort of thing for probably like Ninja Exam too. Yeah, Ninja Exam would be really good for having Naruto to have around. I've kind of fallen behind on Ninja Exam because I have 3 accounts plus all this other stuff to do, but yeah, he could probably be used for 5 Natures and all these like interesting different teams, like 3v3 Arena. If you have Naruto, you know, it's a huge boost to your entire team as long as you know how to support him, boost him, keep him, keep status effects away from him, like Edo Itachi's and stuff. Okay, I kind of went over this long enough. I'm gonna spend a lot here. Lanterns, yeah, just do your lanterns. What's the point? Refines. So I'm almost done here. So refines. Oh, okay. You know what? Let me just show you my little inventory here. Okay. yeah, so you need 1,360 advanced refined runes for guarantee, I think. I'm going out with 1,226. Now, I'm okay with this because Wheel of Fortune has advanced refined runes, so I can cover some of it with Wheel of Fortune. And if I really need it, I can cover some of it with Colored Banner, the refines and stuff. Plus, I'm gonna get 5. Oops, that's home. That's not the grocery store. Alright, here's the grocery store. It's sold out right now, but you get 5 a day. Right, 5 a day, so you get a whole bunch. And if I really need it, then I'll go Space Time and get some more. But yeah, eventually I'm gonna have 1,360 if I really need it, if I'm really unlucky. But I'm not gonna be that unlucky most of the time, so I'm okay with that. And in terms of epic refine runes, you need a little less than 1,360. It's like 1,310 maybe. I can't quite remember refine. But yeah, it doesn't matter because I have 1,595. I have more than I need, so I'm gonna get a level 11 refine. And you guys can see now that my initiative's like 20k. It's gonna go up maybe 1,000, 2,000, probably like 1,000 and something. It'll help out, you know, especially increase everything: critical rate, injury, combo, control. Yeah, my control is kind of low here. I'm pretty sure this is because of the treasured tools that I've been using, so it's okay. I mean, the problem is that you're gonna get controlled by Edo Itachis and stuff like that, so it's a little risky for that to happen, but it's still better to have damage because I can have other support defend against all that kind of stuff. Whew, now where was I at? Almost done, right? Refines? Okay, so yeah, go for the 800 because if you don't know how to do time limiter refine, ask people. It'll take me too long to explain properly, but you want to make sure you stop at 6, and then once you collect enough, you go from 6 to 11 or 12 if you're whale, maybe even 13. That's the maximum level. Okay, so this is the ultimate limited rebate. I'm just gonna spend 10 for the best rebate value, and then after that I'm gonna stop because after you spend 50, you only get 8, and then it keeps on going down. Even though you have other rewards, it's like a Magatama at 200. You get even less in terms of percentage. You have like 8 Myogabus, Purifications, which is usually not that necessary. Only at 1,000 is it worth it. Or at least the reward is good, but 1,000 is a lot, so it's actually not worth it at all. Same thing with these Magatamas and rare essences. Like, just don't do it, except for the 10. And that's just going to cost me 90 coupons. So I'm going to add that. Now, I do have a plan. I think I finished everything. Fishing Mania is the last thing. Right. In terms of value, it's not the best, but if you need a couple fragments, it's fine. You know, there's no huge discount here. Yeah, there's just no huge discount in any of this. You can get bot optional packs, which is kind of nice for free stuff. Lucky Key, blah blah blah. At Orochi 6-pass. I hope they don't do 6-pass Naruto breakthroughs, but it's possible since they did Rinnengan Sasuke breakthroughs. Kimono Shisui is fine. Angel of God Conan, I know some people, we got half of it last time, probably got some like extra fragments from random events. So you can finish it, and she'll be a pretty strong ninja. Either as position 1 or support. You could do it with Kakazu too. It's actually not bad, because they both have super armor and rely on chakra, so you gotta get a lot of chakra on your 3rd or 4th ninja. Yeah, but she's good for if you need another ninja from Matsuri when you'll lose a battle, then she's good for that. Okay, just went over everything. So what am I missing? The plan. Okay, the plan here. Let me go to display capture instead. You know what? Yeah. let's just do this first. Then after this, I'm gonna go over Rinnengan Sasuke abilities. Okay. If you want to skip ahead, just let's look at the table of contents. I got this plan. I kind of wrote it. Probably add more later, but you can go for either Rinne Sasi or the Summer Kaki. That's my nicknames for them. I like both of them, but Rinne and Sasuke a little bit more. I didn't get to try them. I want a really good ninja. I'm tired of using Kushina all the time, among all other things. So this is quite nice. Okay, cultivation rebate 90 coupons, not much, but I'm gonna add that in first. Okay, first things first, not really because cultivation rebate, but refine rebate. So you guys can see here that yeah, if I don't make the refine rebate, I might buy some, but now I realize that yeah, refine Wheel of Fortune has advanced and epic refine runes, so I might actually do the Wheel of Fortunes first, and after that 800 draws for the run of Naruto fragments, advanced protection vials for Sasuke. I don't think I'm gonna get rank 1 if I only do 800, so I might have to save a whole bunch of coupons to snipe it from anybody who's trying to snipe me back. Okay, and that's probably necessary, in all honesty. Advanced protection vials for Sasuke. Yeah. Right, so I need advanced protection vials. That's the other thing here. There's a lot of chance involved here, because I only have 44 advanced protection vials, and I don't know how the breakthroughs are going to go, so leaving some coupons aside to make sure I get a good amount of yeah, I need a good amount of protection vials. I only have 44. That's super risky. So yeah, I'm spending 16,090 plus the refine, to level 11. Hopefully I won't have to spend any at all. Then I'll have 9k left. I'm considering spending for 2k, but I'm gonna add this now. I'm gonna put up to 9k for advanced protection vials in Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, I mean, I won't buy it directly because it's not a good value, but or I will have some protection vials from Fukuroma's deal, so I'll be able to collect some of the rewards there too. Or Wheel of Fortune. So yeah, I think there's a lot of reason to go for Wheel of Fortune. One is I don't know if anyone's going to snipe me, who's going to go for 800 and then snipe me for the ultimate treasure essence. Okay, I want that ultimate treasure essence for sure. But I don't know if anyone's going to snipe me, so I might go for it, like just go so far that nobody will match me. Yeah. In terms of value, it's the best. It's the best event, so it's definitely it. So I might just go for the 2k and then just go for a lot more advanced protection vials using the wheel. I won't get that much more because it's like 1 out of what 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 rewards. But you don't have a high chance of these, so you can technically say it's out of 10. You get some, but I would prefer to have better value and just wait for more experimentals to make sure that my Rinne Sasuke is almost fully broken through. And then after that, I can start collecting Rinne Sasuke fragments for the last breakthroughs, somewhere around there. Whew. Okay, now that's my plan. And I'm gonna put this in red because that's my final judgment sort of kind of thing. Okay. Last thing, I'm gonna switch to window capture. Okay. Last thing to talk about, which I probably should have put first because it's one of the most interesting things. But if you watched it all the way to this point, then I congratulate you because I'm going to show you something that is food for thought. it's something that you really want to think about when fighting this guy or using this guy. Okay, either way, his abilities they're as big, as numerous as Edo Minato, with the exception of his Edo Minato's bond skill. So he has so many abilities, so many possibilities, and I'm just gonna tell you guys what I think about +2 versus Y+1. Just because he has every single ability +2 or Y+1. Most ninjas don't have all that, actually. Yeah, like even Kakuzu doesn't. Okay, so +2 mystery skills. Okay, deals more damage. Level 2 explosive status, which I kind of forgot what it does. Someone comment below for that, but I think it's probably something like Bloodthirsty. I'm pretty sure it's something like Bloodthirsty, because that's probably what was present in the first Rinne Sasuke, first explosive mode. But yeah, I don't think it was anything too special besides Bloodthirsty, but level 2 confuses me, and I can't figure out where they put that level 2 explosive mode thing at, the descriptions at least. Have to check out a lot later, but it's not the most powerful ability that he has. Y+1 is 30% less damage. Oh no, actually never mind, that's not right. Y+1 mystery is suppression of super armors on both sides. Okay, and let's see, knockdown 7 enemy units. Okay, so the +2 is 9, the Y+1 is 7. 7 is okay if you're fighting a single team. 9 might be better for higher, for 3 versus 3, or maybe size spawns like 2 versus 2, something like that. Knockdown 2, explosive status 2. The main thing about Y is that if you have chakra above 70, the ability has no cooldown and doesn't consume chakra. That's actually not bad, kind of nice. But you need to make sure your chakra is up there, and it's not always so easy to do that. So it's okay. Burping a lot. +2 and Y+1. +2 more damage, paralysis for 2 rounds, high chance of knockdown. It's pretty good. Having more damage is nice. Causing paralysis is nice. But as Y+1, less damage. But you cause paralysis and you can't remove it. I think this even hits through immunity to status. If I remember correctly, this hits through immunity to status. I want to try this later, hopefully, after my spending. But yeah, we'll have to see. Then we have low high and low high for the chase. One reduces defense, and you can trigger up to twice per round. Same thing with, you can also trigger twice per round for the other one, but it reduces critical rate. And which one should you choose? +2 defense or Y+1 critical rate? And usually the answer is Y, Y+1. Here's the thing, defense is one stat, okay? But your attacks are Tai and Ninjutsu. Your chase is ninjutsu, and your mystery is Tai and ninjutsu, which means your defense by 10% is actually lowering resistance and defense by 5%. It's not that effective. And that's not to mention that the amount of defensive resistance that someone has is a lot less than an attacking ninjutsu, so it's not as effective as increasing your stats. However, if you're decreasing someone's critical rate, well, that's both offense and defense, okay? Offense as in you might be able to hit critical rates, defense as in they're going to hit less on you, and that 10% is a lot. It's a lot to think about. Now, the only times I would probably not use critical rate, Y+1 chase for reducing critical rate, is if you know that the other guy has such a high critical rate that you're never going to catch up. Then, yeah, okay, you can use defense. Or maybe if you're fighting someone who's a lot weaker than you, but usually you want to do Y+1 for this skill. Okay, now passive, if you do +2, you just absorb 40 chakra instead of 20. Yeah, you absorb 40. 40 chakra instead of 20, and if someone does a taijutsu attack, which is not good against Kakuzu. But yeah, you also have an increased chance of causing chaos to someone who attacks you. 55% is pretty good from 45%. That's nice, but the Y+1 is what I like the most. 50% chance to cause fear, kind of like Edo Minato and Feeble, until the end of the round, which stops people from getting new buff shields. So if you use Iruka, if you use Iruka or something, then you're stopped. You can't gain any extra damage. Also stops you from using standard attacks. So this is actually quite useful. I like putting this here. So if someone uses a mystery against Sasuke, then if he's feared, then his standard attack is skipped until the end of the round. So you either choose between standard attack or mystery, or you have to wait to use your mystery. And this cannot be avoided or dispelled. So immune to status ninjas, even if you have dodge or whatever, you're gonna get feared. Okay, you're gonna get the status effect, which is better than Enfeeble in that way. It's not as powerful as Enfeeble, but it's easier to hit. It's easier to cause fear on people. Ooh, so last one, and this I'm gonna discuss this a little bit. +2 increases ninjutsu by 15% for each 10 chakra consumed at the end of the round. So basically you want to generate a lot of chakra, and at the end of the round, Sasuke's going to absorb it and turn it into ninjutsu increase. Now keep in mind that his standard attack and his mystery are Tai-En ninjutsu, so it's half as effective. It's more like it's kind of like telling you're getting 7.5% attack and ninjutsu for every 10 chakra consumed, which adds up to 75% increase in total in a single round that you can get. However, since this is ninjutsu and his chase is ninjutsu, his chase gets the full benefit. Now, for those of you who don't know, standard attacks are stronger than chases by 2 times. I tested this out earlier, so you guys can think of it as his chase becoming as strong as a standard attack. So it's fair. It's okay, but you do need to make sure you do a chase. You use Sasuke's chase, and you need another ninja for that because his chase is low high and he doesn't cause low at all. So that's a little bit of a problem here. But other than that, it's pretty good. He also ignores shields with this. It's pretty good scaling, honestly. He's also immune to interrupt with his +2 ability. Y+1, you don't have immune to interrupt, but he defends against pure taijutsu attack damage for the first 2 rounds by 50%, which is kind of like Edo Itachi except for taijutsu, and this is against Ronin Naruto and possibly Edo Minato. Edo Minato's standard attack has a 30% increase in damage, which could add up over time, but since you have this ability, it might help. Yeah, it will help. If you use Rinne, Sasuke, and Edo Itachi, then you're basically shutting down Kakuzu and Ronin Naruto by control and damage. So yeah, it's quite powerful, especially in the whale area. So you guys see so many Ronin Narutos running around training grounds too. Yeah, this is the counter that you're waiting for. That's a lot of talking. So, what's my ideal setup? I probably put +2 for this mystery ability, just for the damage. It's hard to say. If you're slower than somebody, the paralysis won't help with your standard attack. Like they probably combo you already, so it's probably not useful. Probably +2 for standard attack as well. Low high Y+1 for the critical rate. Not absorb. Fear is very important to counter a lot of abilities, and the chakra increase because you need scaling. You need more damage. The scaling here is better than Kushina, even though she increases her critical rate, but you're increasing your stats by a lot more. So yeah, +2, +2, Y+1. Alright, so let's go for some teams that I will show you. I probably talked too long, so I'm going to show you very quickly. This is a team I use for 3-star Rinne Sasuke, but with Earth main. Not anymore, because you're going to need a chakra for this. So, a very standard team, because I know you guys got Kisame last time from for free from fireworks. Yeah, so there we go. Kisame, Rinne Sasuke. Kisame gives a lot of chakra. Then you run chakra, banded chakra. And at the end of the round, Rinne Sasuke will just get a lot of chakra. And plus, people who hit him might, get his chakra absorbed. And then you have a 4th ninja. I'm going to assume you don't have Kakazu, because a lot of people don't have Kakazu. Someone who causes low for the Chiriku Cooper. So if you put Chiriku here, you have like a lot of defense, extra defense here. It's kind of nice. Edo Yager I would do, I just don't have him 4 stars yet. Edo Hiruzen for extra damage, it's kind of nice. You cause low with a standard attack, it's kind of nice too. Edo Itachi is probably like one of the best choices. Yeah, just guard against Kakazu, some Daidara's attacks, and you get to control somebody. Kisame too. He does use chakra though. I don't know if there's someone who really absorbs chakra, but Hashirama is good if you have the breakthroughs. I don't, unfortunately. His barrier does absorb chakra, but Kisame already takes over that. So you can also do Yuruko while you're waiting. With Kisame, a little bit of extra damage. Ooh, how about Chase's knockdown? Yeah, Summer Kurenai. I'm gonna show you a team with Summer Kurenai and Rinne Sasuke at some point. 3 stars though, not 4 stars, or maybe I'll have 4 stars by then. So I guess we can do 4 stars. Yeah, that's Summer Kurenai is good for the extra chaos, and if you remove the chaos ability on Rinne Sasuke and switch to his other ability, then you have Kurenai to help you out with that. So fear on here, and then you have Kurenai with a chance of chaos. Yeah, you have a chance of chaos if she's attacked. Kind of nice. And since Sasuke causes knockdown with a standard attack, and Kurenai chases with chaos, that's perfect, right? Another one that is probably even better is Gakito. So if you put Gakito here, you got Rinne Sasuke here causing knockdown, Gakito here with his breakthroughs, increasing the target Mr. Gul'dan by 1, which is good, especially when you have a Kisame on the field, interrupting everyone's day, I guess. I also thought about putting Shira here, so that, yeah, actually, you know what, Shira probably wouldn't be good. I can see him as support as well. Put a Kushina here. He's okay with Kushina. Kushina doesn't have anything that shares well with Sasuke, but Sasuke is just a fair support against other ninjas, I suppose. You can also do Edo Madara, and it's hard to say. Probably put something like Edo Madara. Yeah, if you don't use the chakra scaling ability on Sasuke, you're gonna need another position 1 ninja for just damage, even if you have Edo Madara, because Kushina is always out there. So I'm sure there's gonna be other ninjas, but we're gonna have to figure that out at some point. Yeah, for the people who don't have 4 stars yet, you can go for Rinne Sasuke and Gakito, and some control sort of to ninja, and then you could go lightning main or something. Any of those work? Okay, so after I spin, I might test some things out, and I'll put in the video and all that stuff. So anyways, I'm gonna start spending or start refining now, because it's my first step, and I'll see you guys in a couple seconds. Make sure to watch towards the end.
fake people. Yeah, I'm sick of all the fake people, fake people. Something about you, you know people, yeah, they lie. They all around you, and they know about what you did in the steeple of your heart. Yeah. They know, moving quick, you gotta. Hey. We know, yeah, we're sick of all the fake people. Yeah, I'm sick of all the fake people, fake people. Yeah, I'm sick of. One day we'll catch you. You can't hide long, 'cause we'll find you. You did what you had to. It's not right to live a life of mannequins against the wall. Yeah. They know, moving quick, you gotta. Hey. We know, yeah, we're sick of all the fake people. Yeah, I'm sick of all the fake people, fake people. Yeah, I'm sick of. For your rights, no time to wait. Find your voice, it's time to scream. Open the gates that block your way. Plant the seed for free. Play at the seed, we're stacking up all of the power, all the luck, locked in a box with lies and hate. Hope someday they find the key. I don't know how I'm still trapped in.
love you, but I don't like to lie. So I lie here while you lie to her. Want to think you have me 'cause you don't like to lose, but you lose me like they always do. Think I know you better, better to forget her. Certain people made for running. Think I need you more than let you know I'm bored and tell me this means more than nothing. All you see is black roses. Could have been, but that's hoping. Don't ask for something more than yours. All you see is black roses. Could have been, but that's hoping. Don't ask for something more than yours. All you see is black roses. Want to think I love you, but I just love the lie. And I lie here while you lie to her. Think I know you better, better to forget her. Certain people made for running. Think I need you more than let you know I'm bored and tell me this means more than nothing. All you see is black roses. Could have been, but that's hoping. Don't ask for something more than yours. All you see is black roses. Could have been, but that's hoping. Don't ask for something more than yours. All you see is black roses. Don't ask for something more than yours. All you see is black roses.
party all night. All I wanna do is party all night. All I wanna do is party all night.
Feeling so drunk, about to pass out. Feel the road, something about to blow, big cloud. So high, all the women in the building got their hands up, looking like they finna touch the ceiling. Feeling so drunk, about to pass out. Feel the road, something about to blow, big cloud. All I wanna do is party all night. Grab up on your booty so tight. Smoking on the tube, it got me so high. We ain't tripping off the cops when they roll by. Certainly serving you amateurs nothing but hard licks. Cause thunder will strike in one place twice. So open up your eyelids. My devices, full contact. Jawbone hit her, make her face fall flat. 4-1 flat like a Bo Jackson. Tough gon' rip, run past. This is for the moment you've been waiting for. Training for, make a toast. For them haters that be going through it like it's been a pause. Make a talk, all they wanna run, I'm running like I'm running back, I'm running, man.
Are you ready? Are you ready to lose your mind?
Are you ready? 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 Are you ready?
You rockin' with, you rockin' with.
seeing shimmers in this long lasting dream. time. We waste our lives lying with fame. We step on nights to pass that time. We waste our lives lying with fame. Lying with fame. Lying with lucky.